What's up, everybody, and who's down for some more tacos? Yo quiero Taco Bell. What's going on, guys? I'm here for another StarCraft 2 broadcast. No, I'm not a Chihuahua, and no, I'm not represented, nor am I sponsored by Taco Bell, although I would love to be. I am going to be bringing you guys a broadcast here with MMO.Takko one more time. I just really liked his game that he made that unbelievable comeback. I think partly due to his skill and mostly due to the failure of his opponent in the last game. I'll give him more credit than that. I was actually a really well played game by Taco. Most players I know probably would have just thrown up the white flag and said, screw it, I'm out of here. But he stayed true to the Protoss, and I'm going to be casting his game here against ShimOon. I was going to call him Shyman, but I think it's ShimOon. So ShimOon is going to be the red Terran at the top right-hand corner. Map is Howling Peaks. I believe it's Howling Peaks, or it's something Frost Glacier or something like that. Anyways, it's one of the snow maps. New tile set available here in Heart of the Swarm. And Taco is going to be sending his probe out here to do some dirty business here against this SCV, but another SCV is called in, and now we have a three-way, and that SCV is going to go down while Taco actually got that kill. That's not too common. Anyways, guys, if you guys have been enjoying the broadcast so far, make sure to go ahead and check me out on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, yada, 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 yada. My name's HDStarcraft. You can find me on those weird social media websites. And one other thing I wanted to mention. Oh yes, this video I'm actually casting right after I made the video to the changes to the Oracle that will be coming up. So I actually do not know if patch 7 has arrived yet, but I didn't really want to waste any time. I didn't want to wait for patch 7 to come and then say like, oh, now let's cast some games. So let's just go ahead and do this. And hopefully this is as recent as it gets, and it's still pretty recent, even if patch 7 does somehow come in the next few hours before this video goes live. Anyways, I'm just kind of rambling on right now. I really want to see what Taco and how Taco plays, because I just love his play style. Very resilient, never die, never surrender. And, he makes use of a lot of cool Protoss units. I've seen him use the Oracle now and all that good stuff, and we'll see what happens, man. I'm really curious, how are Protoss going to incorporate that new Oracle with the time warp ability that they now have, because that is essentially a queen and snare, a huge, it's like a deteriorated fungal growth, if you will. It has various possibilities. You can use it on mineral fields. I talked about this in length in the little 10-minute segment that I did about the upcoming changes, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys enjoyed the old classic, Brood War music that I put in there. I thought I'd bring a blast of the past for you guys just for fun, because it was 10 minutes of me rambling. I was like, well, no one's going to want to listen to me talk like this, so let me just put in some Brood War music, and then people might watch. So hopefully that worked out pretty well. Anyways, let's just get to this game here, man. What is ShimOon doing? He's got a command center coming up, and he's building a bunker right now. He's got 2 gases, so we're not going to see Widow Mines, actually, which is interesting. He's gone with a quick CC, but this is backed up by gas, so that does mean he's going to go somewhere with the gas, but not throwing any factory yet, so I don't know. Well, there's a mothership core coming, though. And Taco first attacking with the probe, gets an SCV kill, now bringing in the big guns. But are they really the big guns against 4 Marines? Now there's a Stalker here too. And yeah, that's going to get 1 Marine kill. Marines are like, screw that, man, get back inside the bunker. And Taco over here at the natural has a pylon with a probe as well. I think Taco here is just going to try to contain the Terran player. The Terran never really took the liberty to really forcefully, willfully expand to the natural. Instead, he played really defensively. So what Taco's going to do here is say, okay, you want to play defensively? I'll just hold down the bottom of the ramp here. And I can do that all day long, man, with the Stalkers and the Mothership Core providing vision on the high ground. That supply depot is going to go down. And now the Mothership Core comes to the north, and SCVs have to repair themselves, and Marines are dying. And Taco could just end the game right now. He could just run up the ramp and force a GG. There is a factory, not to mention Taco has full vision of what's going on inside the main base. ShimOon is in so much trouble right now because he can't claim the natural. I mean, he is pretty much he's not oversaturated quite yet, but you know, he needs to get that natural expansion down. Meanwhile, the Protoss player does have the natural coming, and he has got a lot more gateways and robos coming. No, that's just, no, excuse me, that's just another robo with 2 warp gates coming. So reinforcements will arrive very quickly here, and the supply depot has gone down. ShimOon is supply blocked right now, ladies and gentlemen. He cannot make any more units. He needs to make a new supply depot. There's one coming up back at home behind the mineral patch. And now he's got to leave 5 SCVs outside of the mineral field. They're not mining. They're repairing a barracks, which at 7 minutes and 45 seconds into the game, a Terran really doesn't want to do. That's not being, let's just say that's not being efficient. Here we go, though. CC's coming out. It looks like ShimOon's making his move, and he knows he's got to get this. It's do or die right now, trying to butt-buddy repair the 2 weakened SCVs, but the weaklings go down courtesy of Darwinian evolution. Takko now trying to retreat with the Mothership Core. If he gets out of here with the Mothership Core alive and the actual 3 Stalkers, the original Stalkers, this is just a highway robbery. Oh, he loses the Mothership Core, though. Okay, so at the very least, ShimOon makes something out of nothing. But he's got to be careful, doesn't want to overextend here. Marines just, you know, they don't have stim, they don't have anything. They're very weak against just purely stalkers. ShimOon needs siege. He has siege. He sieges up a tank, and finally, ShimOon can say, oh, I can finally just relax and play macro. And these Marines just probably want to stay next to their tank where they have great artillery firepower to cover their unupgraded butts. And yeah, Takko will not be able to attack anymore because ShimOon is now safe and secure. And like that, ShimOon says, now I get a 3rd CC, adding on more factories. So we're full on switching into mech mode. Well, we're already into mech mode, but we're full on producing mech here. 4th factory coming. That is 4 factories, man. Observer gets picked out, but not before it got a full bird's eye, excuse me, of the entire main base. So we know for a fact, wow, this is so greedy. ShimOon must feel like he fell so far behind in the beginning. I mean, he did. He lost 7 SCVs, and he, you know, a lot of time was not mining. So what he's doing here, guys, is he's kind of eco-cheesing. He's saying, all right, I've fallen behind in this game, but you know what? I've got siege mode. I'm very good defensively because I'm Terran. So what I'm going to do here is throw another CC. I'm going to go double armory. I'm just going to sit back and press S all day, S for SCV, and just drop meals all over the place and hope I can get back into this game. And he's really not that far behind. Once his production ramps up, I think he's going to be just fine. These 3 Stalkers going by the Gatekeeper there, and I guess they shall pass. These Marines did take out the pylon, though. Anyways, let's see what's going on back at Takko's main base. New Mothership Core coming. Moko 2 replacing the original. Blink from the Twilight Council. And a whole lot of more gateways. Uh-oh. How many gateways do we have? That is 7 gateways plus Robo plus Blink and Immortals. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see some type of 2-base all-in from Takko. Man, he's just throwing everything today. Not just the tacos, he's throwing burritos. He's bringing the enchiladas. I don't think Takko is actually Hispanic, guys, so I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I just thought it was I just like tacos. Alright, that's all I gotta say about that. I love Mexican food, Hispanic food. Anyways, Takko's coming in here, and look at this, man. I'm gonna have to go run to Taco Bell after this game. He's got an observer chilling over the natural. He will see all these siege tanks. Pylon in the back here will probably not be much of a nuisance for ShimOon because, well, he doesn't see it yet. Well, yeah, he does see it. He should kill that. Kill that pylon before it does become a nuisance. And there we go. Alright, so the pylon is going to die. Doubtful Takko will commit anything there. And when will this 2-base all-in hit, man? I think he might wait for... Alright, there's a comsat that just went down. And when you see 3 Immortals, 2 Sentries, and an army like this, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a 2-base all-in. I mean, it is... If you see 4 Immortals, for sure. But just 3, it's kind of pushing it, but there might be a 3rd base for Protoss. So I don't think Takko right now, or ShimOon right now, really knows what's happening. And unfortunately for him, he doesn't have any Widow Mines, and just purely tanks alone is not very good against Blink Stalker Immortal. He needs Widow Mines right now, and unfortunately for him, yeah, I think at the very least here, he is going to lose this 3rd base. We can see everything migrating to the west coast here, where the weather is warmer at least. And I mean, it's a cold, cold world, man. And at least it's not snowing right now. at least that's going well for these two guys. Anyways, Takko's gonna bust through these rocks, and that Marine is going to die. He relays the intel back home, but at this point, I think ShimOon has to abandon base. No, okay, he's just gonna let it die. I guess there wasn't really any hope of saving it anyways, and now he's gotta try to make a stand. But you know what, Takko doesn't need to commit here, he could just pull away. And yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He'll kill off the CC, that is great. Go for an expand back at home, and that's exactly what he's doing. Takko's got a third base coming up, he's already reading my mind. Got 4 or 5 stalkers coming in here as well. Gonna pick off a mine. And now they're inside the main base, gonna blink. See what they can do. Oh my god, are they really gonna get the blue flame Hellion upgrade? Yes, they will. 1 upgrade killed off at the very last waning seconds as it was about to finish, and now those stalkers with +2 weapons killing off more SCV. No, you don't want mines to do that! Oh my god! The mines just self-detonating on his own SCVs. Why would you do that? Oh. Alright, well, I don't know about that move right there. I don't think ShimOon realized that the splash right there was going to end up hurting him a lot more than helping him, and he just lost 25 workers. Now, let's not forget, he had a lot of macro bases, he had a lot of CCs, so he's still got a plenty enough here. He's at 48, but if he loses these tanks, which he will, yep, those tanks are going down, no hope for them, then he is going to be in a lot of trouble. And at least he cancels the command center and gets that money recuperated, but oh my god. I think right now Takko is kind of running away with this game. He's at 138 supply over 94 right now. He's not astronomically, like, unbelievably ahead, but right now I would say he's pretty far ahead. And I would have to think that the only way that ShimOon's gonna win now is if he starts to make a lot of mines, man. Widow mines are just so good. So good. We saw already how powerful they are in that game I casted with Captain Waffles. They are damn good. See how damn good they are? They just killed up a horde prism. So if he can get some good mine placements here, don't forget mines kill off observers too, which makes it doubly difficult for Protoss to play against them. Yeah, that's we'll see what happens. ShimOon needs to hold this base at all costs. This is a win or die situation here for ShimOon. He needs to planetary this actually, but he doesn't have time. Anyways, that army from Takko, just a tier 2 army, is so big. About to finish +3 weapons. No Colossus, no Tempest, no carriers. It's just Stalker Immortal. And I don't think ShimOon's got enough Widow Mines and tanks, I don't know, to deal with this. This is a bad, scary army right now. And how is he going to hold on to this? I'm really surprised he didn't just make a planetary, man. That would help so much right now. Dropping mules down, okay. He still has a lot of SCVs. Mules make up for the gap between the SCVs and the probes right now. But the army supply is so radically different. It is 182 to 129. So what ShimOon's going to do here is really hunker down, depend heavily on the Terran ability to just play turtle defense style, and hope that he can get his army up to par. He's actually going to leak some Hellions in here. That's exactly what he needs to do too. Start to harass a little bit. Maybe this army will pull away because it's so menacingly, terrorizingly close. But it doesn't look like he will. The Nexus has been purified, or is purifying the Hellions, but those blue flame Hellions just, they did some magic there, man. They killed off quite a few probes. Not a bad job, but here comes the army. That army is so big. The mines are detonating, but it's not enough mines, and the SCVs have to retreat. Evacuate the base. He cannot afford to lose this orbital command. The Widow mines are coming off cooldown, but the army has already moved beyond the range of the mines. He needs to... Takko needs to be careful here. Doesn't look like he has an observer with his army, so he doesn't see those mines on the ground. He's just going to go for an offensive push, but this might be an overextension. You have to remember, Terran is very good at defending. The Hellions are now serious. They are in Hellbat mode, and everything trying to come out here. Supply depots going down left and right. And Takko, I think, overcommitted a bit right there. He really didn't need to push in that far. He ended up losing quite a bit of units, and perhaps has ShimOon somehow, some way, might have an opportunity to get back in this game. I don't know. I think if Takko ends up, oh, don't walk over the mines. Oh my god. And I guess it goes right through the hardened shield. Wow, I didn't realize that. Mortal's hardened shield should deflect that into 10 damage, but I guess it doesn't. Learn something new every day here in Heart of the Storm as a caster. And ShimOon coming in here with the Hellions. He's gonna go for more probe harass. And oh yeah, he's gonna get a couple probes. Not bad. At least it pulls Takko back into a defensive position. Right now, Takko needs more observers with his army, and I know everybody's like, well, it's pretty easy to make observers, HD, but the problem is Widow Mines can see observers, and watch this, boom, down goes the observer. So now you don't see the mines, and he's walking over a minefield again. So it is, it's pretty irritating, I think, for Protoss. And right now, Takko needs it. He's not making an. Oh, there it is, finally. But he's another observer. I was going to say, you're on a minefield. Be careful. This Marine's like, I really wish I had jetpacks that I could jump over this cliff. Yeah, now I'm dead. Goodbye, Marine. Anyways, you know what? I think ShimOon has gotten himself back into this game. This is unbelievable. It is 3 bases to 3 bases right now. Protoss is claiming a 4th, though. But all these Blue Flame Hellions! Oh, yeah, they just got a couple of... That's like a Hadouken 1-2 step right there. And got a couple of probe kills. Some Zealots, though, looking to do some return damage. There's a mine there. But one mine alone is not going to be enough. It will soften up the shields. ShimOon needs to bring his Hellions back here to deal with the threat. Those Zealots are taking out quite a few SCVs, but look at the SCV count for the Terran player, man. It is at 60 over 49. So he has done a pretty good job of keeping his workers alive this game. Good job, ShimOon. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. And it's a close game right now. 143 supply to 159. Who would have thunk it? I thought Takko had this game in the bag, but the power of the Widow Mines is starting to sway this game, I feel like. And we'll see what happens. More Hellions coming in. They got to give the co-MVP award to the Hellions as well. These Blue Flame Hellions, all last 10 minutes or so, have just been ripping through the probe line and really showing no mercy for those probes. I feel sorry for probes, man. I really do. They've got a tough life here on this map. You know, it's all chilly and everything. It's cold, and then it's hot, and then it's cold, and then it's hot. The life. Anyways, what is gonna happen? Well, how is this game gonna end? Let's just check the upgrades. 2-2 right now. Protoss ground is at 1-3, so it's pretty close. It's both sides have 2 upgrades on a piece, or 4 upgrades total. So I don't know, man. This is gonna be really close, and I don't know if Protoss at this point has the army capable of going through a bunch of Widow Mines and tanks. That is the biggest problem right now. A couple of Hellions going around the left-hand side. Both players trying to harass each other here, but they end up encountering each other at the crossroads. And so this pylon is going to go down. But anyways, as I was saying before, I feel like both armies, it's like a standoff right now. It's a Mexican standoff. What is it with me today and that? And like tacos and all that stuff? I don't really know. I need to go to Taco Bell after this game, guys. Anyways, it is a Mexican standoff right now. And ShimOon needs to... I think he needs more Widow Mines, actually, because at this moment in time, this Protoss army, actually, it's pretty big. It might be able to blow through these tanks. There isn't enough mines here, I don't think. There's only 4. And, oh, he's going to go for a 2-pronged harass. He's taking a page out of Zerg's Strategy 101. And here we go, but will he have enough? That's a lot of tanks, man. Will the tanks be able to make a hold? They're doing 60 damage a shot to armored units, and it's going to be close. Oh, I guess Takko's going to have just barely enough to blow through the tank line. And that is disastrous for ShimOon. He's got to abandon base one more time. At least the Hellions here are going to be able to harass a couple of probes, though. But his SCVs have nowhere to run. It's a dead end, I guess. Or they just didn't get a command to run away. Oh, but a lot of probes going down here. So ShimOon returning the favor. But the problem is he lost his whole army, and the Protoss still has a chunk of his army alive after a suicidal kamikaze mission into all those tanks. Can you imagine being in that Protoss army, man? It's like, really? You want us to go into all those tanks? Yes. And the guys in the front, well, you're gonna die. And the guys in the back and the Immortals, you guys are gonna be okay. So I guess the Zealots really drew the short end of that stick, but that's what Zealots do, man. They sacrifice themselves for ire. And I guess now ShimOon has taken a back step. Takko has certainly claimed a distinct advantage in this game right now, 135 to 94, but I'm not counting the Terran out yet. If he makes mines, I'm telling you, man, it could get him back in this game. He did it already when he was down by he was down by like 80 supply or something. We will see. He needs to hold this base, so this is another one of those do or die moments for ShimOon. Presented by Taco Bell. I had to do it. ShimOon here. For all of you guys who aren't from the United States, by the way, Taco Bell is just it's like the McDonald's for tacos. That's all I can say about that. Thought I'd clear up the confusion for all of you guys who are like, why is HD constantly talking about this? Anyways, Takko is coming in here, and that's a lot of Battle Hellions, but I think Takko is going to be able to blow through another CC, and up it goes or down it goes. I guess anything that comes up must come down, and Takko is going to win this game. That is... I think he's going to win this game at least. He's trying to get through all these tanks. Brute force method, baby. And yes, there it is. GG calls ShimOon. And Takko, MMO.Takko, is going to take the victory. That was actually really, really good. Another really close game. Well, it wasn't super duper close, but it was pretty interesting, I think, the whole way through. And a couple opportunities where ShimOon came back into the game, and it was actually close. But then he just died to that brute force attack. 2 angles from all sides. You're gonna die. And wow, that actually kind of looks like the Lich from World of Warcraft. I never realized. Or from Dota. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. This is HD StarCraft. I'm off to go get some tacos, and I will see you guys in the next broadcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is HD signing out. Oh, tacos.